Hey everyone, Coach Beatrice here. I just wanted to kind of go over the application with you guys before we kept going on with the accountability group. Very important. We track our food. I already went over the type of scale we need to use that's easy to implement with our diet. And so now I kind of want to go over the application. What application that I'm using and Nancy's using is the one located on our phone. It's called the nutrition application. And it's easy to find. Most of us use the scanner QR code to enter the gym. Just below that is a little box labeled nutrition. It's got a fork and a knife. You really can't see it because of the background image. But if you click on here, it'll pop up with an area with all your macros and a little plus sign down here so you can log your food and keep track of your calories and your fats, your carbs, and your proteins. Very, very helpful. You click on here, and of course, I've been using the application. I have a history of food items that I use frequently, but all you have to do is click on here and you can start typing whatever food item. For example, if I had eggs this morning, I type in eggs up here and the little search icon or the search word down here, and it pulls up, excuse me, it pulls up all the eggs. Eggs scrambled, frozen mixture, eggs extra large, scrambled cooked, eggs hard boiled. So free range, any kind of all your food item options are here, and you just kind of scroll and click on the one that best matches what you ate that morning. Very useful, very important. We have to uh, begin to track our food at some point during our fitness journey so that we can get an idea of what we're eating. Because sometimes we'll go along the day, it's like, oh, I didn't really eat that much. I'm probably at 1,000 calories, and I actually log my food and I'm at 2,400. Or I'm over on my fat. I don't realize how much fat I'm consuming, or the number of carbs is excessive. And, it's a good way to gauge your food and help you kind of control what you're eating, especially if you have a goal, a fitness goal. So, in any event, the primary rule of thumb when you're packing in your food in your diary is to always start with the protein. A lot of us are very busy and we can't, meal prep. That's recommended. But if you cannot meal prep, the best thing that you can do is try and think of the foods that you're going to eat for the day and try and plan it as best you can. Always start with the proteins. Log your protein for breakfast. For example, could be eggs. For this snack, could be a protein shake. For lunch, could be 100 grams of chicken breasts. For your second snack, could be maybe beef jerky. And for dinner, you can have a small piece of fish or a lean piece of beef, right? The reason I like to pack in the protein first is because it has a lot of saturated fat. Bison and beef and sausage, those are high in fat. And so it's always good to pre calculate those and plug those in before you plug in your carbs and your fats, okay? So first goes protein. After you plan your protein, then plan your carbs for the day, like a sweet potato or, white rice, couscous, and all those carby foods. Granola, a lot of people mistake granola for another type of food item. Granola is carbohydrates, so that be very careful if you like to eat the granola in the evening time because you're you're packing in a lot of carbs in your diet, and that turns into sugar. So be very careful with that. So after you pack in your carbs, then you do your healthy fats, your avocados, your olive oils. A lot of us like to cook with oils in the pans. We need to learn to calculate those. If you want to keep track of the oils in your food if you're cooking with them, what you need to do is, I remember showing you the tare button on that scale. You put the scale down, you get the pan, you put the pan on it, you zero off the scale, and then you pour whatever amount of oil you want to use. Whatever the digital scale tells you the oil weighs, you plug it into your application. And you can find certain oils in the application. Um, that's pretty much the general guideline for logging your food. I know that's a lot of information. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to me. You got my number if you're a boot camper. If you have someone, if you're someone that doesn't have my phone number on the application, oh, sorry, that's my honey. On the application, you can go into the ProFit app under Coach Finder, and you can find my contact information and either text me or call me. Okay? Hope everyone has a great day, and I will see y'all at the gym. Bye.